Hi guys, I'm out in front of 49th Loop. Nice neighborhood, kind of on the south side of Lacey. So to get here from Post, the easiest way to go is down through the Nisqually Valley and Yelm Highway across the south side of Lacey. You can also come down the freeway, but you probably wouldn't want to. I've sold a lot of houses in this neighborhood. It's probably 60 to 70% military. And I lived about 3 miles from here up until I retired. And from here to the DuPont gate on a normal drive would be 20 to 25 minutes. PT time 15 to 20, 1700 in the afternoon, 25:30. So the house, it looks like they cleaned, but I'm not real impressed. And anyway, there's some little things here. So there used to be a board here, and they removed it when they put the carpet in, but they didn't replace or they didn't replace it. There's not a face on this. I assume you can see this. But here at the top of the step, you actually see exposed wood. There should be a piece of bullnose or trim there. Real dark floor. It looks like they kind of had a hard time. I don't know what they've done with this floor, but it kind of appears like somebody has run a buffer over it. And it didn't work out real well. It's not necessarily unattractive, but it kind of looks like something that you might always have a little bit of a dust sheen look to it or something. So I don't know how well you can see this, but anyway, it's not horrible. And once you put your furniture on it and stuff, you probably wouldn't even notice. But anyway, nice sized kitchen. The countertops are, not many of the lights are working here. The countertops are a laminate laid on a wood base. I'm gonna say are the original cabinets. Not horrible, a little beat up, and they've been painted white. And they did not use a particularly high quality enamel to do it. And then the sink is kind of a rust color sink. So anyhow, you're probably hearing a little bit of a negative vibe in my voice, and all I'm seeing is cosmetic, but I am seeing some cosmetic. So nice big yards. And this neighborhood again is a high population of military, lots and lots of young kids and stuff in here. So, but these cabinets are kind of an issue. I think with these cabinets, I would probably reface them. And I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's a lot less money than replacing cabinets. They just come in and they will replace the doors and reface this portion. And it's a third of the cost of replacing cabinets. To replace the cabinet, to hire somebody to come in and pull all these cabinets out and replace them, you're probably looking at $3,000, $3,500. The other thing you could do would be to do the work yourself, clean them up, and prepare them properly, I guess is the word I'm looking for, and then repaint them with a high quality paint in the color that you like. So, see, it's pouring rain here, and I didn't really get a good look when I was coming in at the roof. So it's a 20-year roof. I don't recall the age of the home, but I'm going to say it's halfway or more through its life. And we have guest bath. Looks like a full though. So a full bath. Single sink. And yes, I'm kind of dressed down a little bit today. I've been out with my cousin he's helping me do some work at my place. Master. So we're coming in from the front door. That way is living and into the kitchen and dining. If I come to this top of these stairs here, I'm got the guest bath and master, and it's got the, it's got the 2-foot deep closets. And master bath. Again, a laminate type countertop, double sink. They've painted these as well. And again, the paint, when you do this, you can do it and you can get it to turn out really, really nice, but you have to spend the money on high quality paint. And by spending money, I mean, you know, the paint to do that, the good quality paint to do that one cabinet would be $25. And you could do the whole kitchen for $100. You know, these people did not do a particularly good job of cleaning up. And this is something, if we, well, in the way the market is now, I don't know if we'd get it, but this would be something I would normally say, seller, you need to hire a maid service. But of course, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. In this market, I doubt we would get a maid service in here. At the expense of the seller anyway, I would probably get a maid in here. If we got this house, I will get a maid in here. How's that? So again, they've painted this, didn't do a particularly good job of it. This is that material that I was talking about. I don't know if you can see the little wood grain there, but this is a pre-finished wood sill. And you can buy this material. It's $2 a foot. So you could replace this for $7 or $8. Typical 2-foot deep closet. This room is 10 by 12. And they have had pets in here. And again, this is another good example. This stuff, this Doors Unlimited place sells all these different finishes pre-finished. So, another hall closet. This is set up as a coat closet. And then another child's room. Identical to that other room, and I'm going to say 10 by 12 again. And this stuff, I don't know if you can see on the base molding, but this is frustrating because people paint and they just get sloppy. And this could be cleaned up pretty easily, but anyhow. And the ceiling was a darker color. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but the ceiling was a darker color. They repainted it, but looks like they only put one coat on. So you see some areas are heavy enough coat that you can't see through, and some areas are kind of a little gray from the darkness behind. Same thing here. This paint is not particularly attractive, not very high quality paint, but all of these boards and rails and things are relatively inexpensive. I know this is, you know, everything I'm talking about is time, probably more than money, but anyhow, I head downstairs. Same thing going here. They got the floor in, but they didn't know how to finish it. And we have a downstairs room. This is where I can just see your kids fighting over this one. The room that's separate from the rest of the house. This is another one almost identical to the rooms upstairs, 10 by 12. This one might be a little bigger, might be 12 by 12. And then nice kind of family room down here. This is laundry. And then we have under the stair storage. I don't know if you can hear that barking. That's my wife got a coonhound, and I love Lucy. She's the coonhound, and I've been a hound person my whole life, but I was kind of surprised when she came home with a coonhound. And so my cousin is out in the truck, and the coonhound is howling in his ear. I'm looking for lights. There isn't much. So we got another bath here. And this one you can see what the original cabinets look like. They didn't paint this one. Vinyl flooring down here. American Standard. Fairly high large bowl toilet. And tub. Nothing really remarkable. I'm going to guess this is the garage, yes. So, a foot wall on either side of the doors. Not a whole lot of room for getting in and out. 2 cars fit, but not much more than that. And with that shelf that you see over there, you would not be able to get a car in that other bay without removing those. So, and we got one more room here. And this is a Pergo type flooring. So it looks like, what was over here? That was carpet. So this is the only bedroom I'm seeing with a wood floor. And it looks to be, it's probably been down here 4 or 5 years. It looks to be in decent shape. A little bit of paint on the baseboard and things here, but overall this room is pretty clean. Another peek out here. The deck there is off of the, as you saw from upstairs, off of the dining room. There is no stair to the ground. Stairs get expensive to build. Builders will build the deck, not put the stair on it, and see if they can get away with it. So anyhow, I see a lot of potential here, guys, but I do see some elbow grease. The one thing with this, I work with an awful lot of young military couples that just, I don't know, it's a culture thing. They just want new or newer. So I don't know how strong the competition will be for this. But where I'm going with that is I think the competition for this may be less than a lot of the other houses we've looked at. To hire somebody to come in and do what I've talked about, you know, replacing doors and millwork and that sort of thing, $5,000. If you hired somebody and they just came in and bid it all to do it. And that, you know, and that includes replacing like all these windowsills, dealing with the cabinets, that sort of thing. If you did it yourself, you're probably looking at less than $1,000. But refacing the cabinets is not something that you can do yourself. If you went that route, you'd have to hire somebody. But those cabinets, you know, a little sandpaper, a little elbow grease, they would probably turn out pretty nice. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded. We do still have time for that greenhouse in Spanaway. They are not looking at offers till tomorrow. Or there's this one. Both are a good location. I mean, I would say this is pretty comparable location-wise to the home up in Spanaway that we looked at yesterday. So anyway, I'll get this to you. Talk to you soon. Bye.